Well, friends, I should have written take 2 on my clapperboard because I'm having to record this again. I had recorded a whole nice episode and then realised that my microphone was on mute. And I don't know how I managed it, but yeah, I've got a whole episode of nothing, so I'll put it on afterwards if you really want to see me talking without sound. That'll be a bit strange, I think. Anyway, Show and Tell Saturday, and I wanted to quickly show you something that you have probably noticed already. The Christmas jumper. Christmas jumpers I've not, it's a relatively recent thing for me. I have 4. I got my first one in 2015, I think, and it was a bit rubbish, it was a bit flimsy, and I wasn't especially impressed with it. So much so that I haven't really worn it since first getting it. But the one that I have right now, and the other ones, well, they're all manufactured by a company called Numskull. Not Spawn. They produce a load of pop culture tat, basically, and one of those things is the Christmas jumper. And, you know, it's not a proper knitted wool thing, it's just plastic, it's polyester, but you know what? It's actually pretty effective at keeping the heat in, surprisingly so. And it's also surprisingly comfy. It's not dead scratchy, it's not itchy, it feels nice to wear. It's not as soft as it could be. If it was a wool jumper, then it would feel very nice and soft, but a wool jumper it ain't, so it's fine, we'll just have to make do. And this one is PlayStation. It's got reindeer and trees and the armpits. And it's got all the PlayStation doobies, the buttons and the squiggle. The squiggle's more of a Christmas jumper affectation, I feel. It looks like you've made a mistaken word. And I like it a lot. It's not my favourite Christmas jumper that I own. If you go back and watch my Advent videos from a few years ago, then you'll see me wearing what is my favourite Christmas jumper, i.e. the Space Invaders one. It's fabulous. And that one's got sort of an inner lining which makes it even comfier. This one, I think I got this one first of the two, and this one doesn't, it's just that on the back. But the Space Invaders one does have, it's a bit softer on the inside, so it's a bit comfier. And it's pretty cool. I had a bit of a tradition a few years ago of getting a new Christmas jumper every year, and that's kind of fallen by the wayside simply because Numskull haven't produced any new jumpers that I'm particularly interested in, and I think, to be honest, 4 is probably enough for one person, isn't it? Particularly one person who otherwise wears basically the same clothes every day. So I don't know if I'll get any more Christmas jumpers. The only one that I can think of immediately that I would have liked to have, but will probably never get, is the Windows 95 one. Yes, really. I've only just found this out, but apparently Microsoft have been producing a new Christmas jumper every year since, like, 2016 or something. And so there was a Windows 95 Christmas jumper, and it was really cool. Unfortunately, they're also limited edition and extremely expensive. They did a Windows XP one this year, and it was a bit rubbish because it was just the Bliss wallpaper, but in knitted. Yeah, it looked a bit naff. And it was like £100 or something, so I don't know if that would happen even if it was available. I really can't justify spending £100 on a single piece of clothing, particularly one that I'd only be able to wear for 1 month of the year. Anyway, that's my Christmas jumper story. I don't really think I've got a great deal more to add. I guess I could quickly talk about the other ones, but how about I reveal them on subsequent Saturdays? I'll be wearing various different Christmas jumpers throughout the season, I'm sure, so you'll see them as and when. And I'll make sure I wear all of them for the vlogs. Does that sound like a deal? Good. Anyway, that's all from me. Stay tuned if you want to see the mime version of this. And I'll see you all tomorrow.